Saturday, April 20th, 2019. Less than 1 week's time, I will be in Heinz Field for the Steelers draft party. I mean, it's less than a week to go before the NFL draft. And it's been a tumultuous offseason for the Steelers, I guess, if you ask anybody in the national media. But what about locally around here? Are you as concerned as they are? Because I'm not. In fact, I like when the Steelers are underdogs. I like when they're picked to lose, because that's when they play their best. Does the Chief look concerned? No. He's not concerned about how this offseason went. Got a slight grin on his face. Lighten up the stogie. So from Heinz Field, let's do Tom's wishful thinking 7th round mock draft. Let's go. With the 20th pick in the first round, the Pittsburgh Steelers take Devin Bush, linebacker, Michigan. Pittsburgh Steelers take Devin Bush, inside linebacker, Michigan, with their first pick. Let's be honest, he's probably not going to be there. But this is my wishful thinking mock draft, so I'm going to say he's there. I mean, this guy can do it all. You're talking about a Ryan Shazier replacement. That was the Steelers' biggest issue last year by far, is that they didn't really have anyone to replace Shazier. He will do that. He's a leader on the field. He can make all the plays in coverage. Fast. It's great. That's the pick. That's the pick that'll turn around their franchise and kind of, squelch some of these, he's leadership. He's got it all. That's the pick. If he's there, he probably won't be. But I'm wishful thinking. '52nd pick in the second round, the Pittsburgh Steelers take Chase Winovich, edge rusher, Michigan. Steelers in the second round go Chase Winovich, outside linebacker from Michigan. 2 Michigan men in a row, but I mean, Winovich, is the high motor guy, checks all the boxes. Local guy, so already, would be instantly an established star here to match up with TJ. And let's face it, Bud Dupree is making $10 million this year. I'll be honest, I think Winovich could beat him out. Maybe he beat him in training camp. There's concerns. Winovich is already 24. There's people that have been on this team for 2 + 3 years that aren't 24 yet. So there is an age concern, but I think he's the guy here in the second. If he's there, you turn that card in as quick as you can. With the 66th pick in the third round, the Pittsburgh Steelers take Darnell Savage, safety, Maryland. Second pick in the third round, Steelers go Darnell Savage, safety. He's been mocked as high as, second, maybe even a late first round selection. So, if he's there early in the first round, you pull a trigger on that. It's probably Sean Davis's last year. Not that Sean Davis has played, horribly, he just hasn't played particularly great, not enough to, warrant a large payday. He had Drew Rosenhaus as his agent this offseason. I think it's his last year. Not that, other than the Antonio Brown concerns, I think it's his last year as a Steeler, and Savage will come in. Savage might even be someone who will beat him out of a job, but at least he's got, at least you add great depth to the safety position. With the 83rd pick in the third round, the Pittsburgh Steelers take Miles Sanders, running back, Penn State. Second pick of the third round, Steelers take Miles Sanders, running back, Penn State. Look, another local kid, fast, different kind of element than the running backs we have on the roster. He's a playmaker, game changer at times. Yeah, he only had 1 year of true actual work, but I mean, the dude delivers. Woody High kid. It'd be a great pick, and I think it would shore up that running back position. With the 122nd pick in the fourth round, the Pittsburgh Steelers select David Long, cornerback, Michigan. Fourth round pick is in, and it is David Long, cornerback from Michigan. Here we go. Now it's 3 Michigan players. It's just kind of how the chips fell, to be honest. David Long had a great combine. His big corner. He has that, he kind of, for me, he looks like a Steeler. Why do I feel like he just has that Steelers look? Like, I'm being selfish here. I don't think he'll be there in the 4th round, but I'm going to take him if he is. I'm going to turn that card in real quick because he has the ability to eventually, I would say, take over Joe Hayden's spot in the outside corner. I mean, that's me wishful thinking, but it is a wishful thinking mock draft. The 141st pick in the 5th round, the Pittsburgh Steelers select David Sills, wide receiver, West Virginia. 5th round. How about David Sills, wide receiver from West Virginia? David Sills is big. He's like a 6'3" receiver. Steelers haven't had a good tall receiver probably since Plexico Burress. And he has the speed to break out. Like, he has speed, he has height, he creates mismatches. Will he be in there in the 5th round? It's very unlikely, but I'm going to take him if he is, and that's why I'm taking him here. Look, people fall in the draft all the time. I'm going to say they take him here, and they may take him in earlier rounds, but we'll see. With the 175th pick in the 6th round, the Pittsburgh Steelers select Aleez Mack, tight end, Notre Dame. 6th round, the Steelers have 3 selections. I really don't think they're going to pick 3 different players. In fact, I think they have the ammo to trade up in some of these rounds, but let's just say they take all 3. First pick, Aleez Mack, tight end, Notre Dame. Mack's big. Mack has good catching ability. He didn't have a super productive career at Notre Dame, but you need tight end depth. I think it's the end of Xavier Grimble. I think Mack delivers the goods, and he's your pick here in the 6th. The 192nd pick in the 6th round, the Pittsburgh Steelers take Helda Froholt, guard, Arkansas. 2nd pick in the 6th round, how about Yelda Froholt, inside guard? He's like, I guess he has different guard positions, but guard, Arkansas. The first player from Denmark ever invited to the NFL Combine. Kind of a sleeper offensive line. Their depth at center and guard is a little shaky, and it's the 6th round, so I feel like they are going to take an offensive lineman somewhere in this draft, and why not this guy? He's from Denmark. I mean, he could be a sleeper pick, like he has some sleeper ability, but we'll see. With the 207th pick in the 6th round, the Pittsburgh Steelers select Jake Bailey, punter, Stanford. Last pick of the 6th round, Steelers go Jake Bailey, punter from Stanford. That's right. Punters are people too. I don't know what the deal is with Jordan Berry. I don't know if the Steelers don't sign him, he doesn't get a green card and he has to go back to Australia, but he is terrible. If they cannot be a great defense, I mean, even, let's put it this way, even the best defense, if you're starting, if you kick from the 10-yard line and the opposing team starts at the 40 going in, this dude kicks 10 and 15-yard punts regularly. He's never the 32nd rated punter. He's always the 31st rated punter. Jordan Berry's bad. I want anybody to replace him, and I will have no problem at all if they take Jake Bailey. He's the leading punter in Stanford history. He's got to be better. Anybody's got to be better. Even if they don't draft a punter, I need them to punter. I need somebody to take Jordan Berry's job. He's had it, and I've had it with him. With pick 219, the final pick in the Steelers draft, they take Isaiah Buggs, defensive tackle, Alabama. 7th round, last pick in the draft. Pick is in. It is Isaiah Buggs. He's defensive tackle from Alabama. Look, Steelers defensive line coach is from Alabama. He likes Alabama guys, and last year, like Frazier in the 7th round, Buggs actually had a fairly productive season for Alabama, and I think he'll cost McCullers his job because McCullers got re-signed for some reason, and I don't know why. The dude's huge, but he never really lived up to that big body. So Buggs is your pick. Will he make the team? Maybe he'll cost McCullers his job, and I'll take it. How you feeling about that mock draft, Steelers fans? You think it'll happen? Probably not. But look, if they got Bush, Winovich first and second round, I mean, that's two dynamic players that could change the game for them. Savage, Sanders in the third. I mean, that's just, thievery. That shores up your safety position, shores up your running back position. You get David Sills, you get David Long, so you got a corner, you got a wide receiver. I mean, every position of need is being hit on this draft. Look, I mean, I've seen drafts where people are all over the place. They have people going every which round. I've seen Savage go as high as, I think the highest I saw Savage go one was 8 to Detroit, and the lowest I seen him go was a mock draft where he was in like the 6th round. So nobody knows anything. I surely don't know more than them, although I will say on the 2018 version of this, I did have the Steelers taking James Washington and Mason Rudolph, although I had Rudolph in the 2nd, Washington in the 3rd, and it reversed it. So, I mean, maybe I know more than any of these bozos. So what do you think? If you made it this far, leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts, who you like, who you don't like, who you think they should draft. But let me know, and thank you for watching. Appreciate it. I'll see you at Heinz Field next Saturday, because I will be here for the NFL Draft Party. If you watch this video and want to come up and say hi, come say hi. I won't bite hard. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.